Hello guys, we'll switch to English.
Hello.
Because
right.
it will be an international interview. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Fine.
First time in Romania, right?
First time.
Yeah.
You are relatively a new band for the Romanian public. You were formed in 2010. What's your history? What's your background before Scarecrow?
We all of us are musicians since a long time, and for me, I used to play drums before playing bass with this band, with a lot of different bands and a lot of different styles of music. Mr. Slimple.
I learned the blues the first day I bought my first guitar, and I still continue to play the blues right now. I think before Scarecrow I was trying to find myself a way to do my blues, and the meeting with the guys and to set this band and the fusion, the blues hip hop. It was a way to find myself my own blues.
How did it started? Because blues and hip hop look quite away in the music industry.
We started in Toulouse, France.
Okay.
It's a beautiful city and a place where people like us can meet outside and chill out with some guitars and some percussions, and that's how the band set up. We just met together. It took a long time, like more than a year, to really set up the band and say, okay guys, we're gonna do something. And but we met in Toulouse, and that's a very important point, because we used to say that in another cities of France, it could not be possible, because Toulouse is a very musical city.
Okay. Okay. So you have 2 albums right now?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The
2.
second album is the last.
Second album is the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
Launched in June.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it
and
received?
the name is The Last.
The
And
name
the
of the
na-
album
Yeah.
is the last.
Oh my
right?
God! It won't be the last, right? Who knows?
This is the last.
For now.
Exactly.
The question: How was it received in France and outside the country?
It's pretty well, I think, but it's kind of difficult to know, because we are auto product band, and yeah, we are in all the shops and everything, in internet too, but we don't have all the credits,
Okay.
all time. But yeah, people who came at the shows tell us that that's for us, for them, another step for the band, right? So it's okay, it's good.
We were good on internet. We don't have, as you said, as Lorenzo said, we don't have the massive weapons of medias and communications, because we are independent. But we did a very great job on internet with our bass fan and on Facebook, and we sold like 2,000 albums in 1 month, just in France. So that's a good number for us.
Yeah.
I know it's not
No, it's not huge, but
like
it's a
other
good
big,
number.
but for us it's good for. So I think it's just the beginning. The album just released on June.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see.
Any festival before GreenSounds? I mean, before the launch of the new album and this.
In Romania?
No.
No. Oh yes, we played a lot of festival all around Europe and around the world, a few, and we started the tour on March. Yeah, we started the tour on March, and we ended this tour on November.
What was the biggest stage?
The biggest
played?
stage. Wow.
Not in square meters. I mean, what
in
festival?
square meters, this one is I
Yeah.
think is one of the biggest.
Yeah, I think the biggest scene, it's the biggest show since 2010. It's Woodstock in Poland. We played in front of 25,000 people. It was like amazing for us. It was the second stage of the festival, so I let you imagine the first stage, right? and yeah, it was quite a well. We enjoyed it a lot, really.
Okay. Let's go to the music influences. You're mixing blues with hip hop.
Yeah.
Were you influenced by other bands or other artists who are doing things like this, or just say, "Hey, let's do this and see how it goes"? We like
We
it.
are all influenced, by a lot of musicians, of course. You can't create with nothing.
Yeah.
You always create with something. You heard a song and it's good, and then months later you will take your guitar and this idea will think about other things, and it's gonna be inspired. So blues, for myself, my part, blues has always been a great influence. That's my. It's more than a culture for me. It's like what I feel true with. And when I met Antibiotic with the rapper and DJ who's not there,
Yeah.
there was some like a cool connection, like very quick connection, And we with the guys we just I don't know. Just wanted to mix all the influences, because we say we do blues in hip hop music, but blues and hip hop are more cultures than music styles. In hip hop you got a lot of hip hop styles, a lot of blues styles. Blues is everywhere in all the contemporary music. Sorry for my English.
That's okay.
We put some reggae in our music, we put some funk in our music, we put some metal in our music, because it just blues and hip hop is our field, So we can do what we want in that field.
So it's very contemporary what you're doing. So congrats on that. We as a radio station, we're one of our objectives is to bring new music to our listeners, new bands, new sounds. You understand the direction. So if you were to recommend to our listeners some artists or some bands to look for on the internet and check them out, what would be?
There is a lot of bands, and in France especially.
Okay.
Because I think that the crowd in Romania don't know a lot of French bands, but there is a lot of French bands. There is a lot of Toulouse bands, really nice. You can listen to Sugar Mama. You can listen to help me, guys. Jello, yeah.
I don't know, so many bands.
So many bands, yeah.
For Australian band, I would say Sticky Fingers. For an American
Sticky
band,
Fingers.
I would say Delta Sense.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really good.
Okay.
Delta Sense are really good. We've seen them in live, and it's amazing. Maybe you have another.
We met so many bands on tour. Every night we met a new band. So that's fucking great. So I think the key is to go to the concert and the festivals. The key, if you want to discover, you got internet, but discovering a band in live, it's just.
It's a different thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a different thing. But with the internet, it's a lot easier to get there and search for your sound.
But it's sometimes it's a little bit cheaty, because when you put your music on internet, when you record an album or just a song, you can take the time you want to record it, and you can just work the song very well. In live, you have to be good on live. You have to be a good musician, you have to be a good band. And when you're going to see a band on live, you can see the real band. And sometimes, like a musician, you like music, and you see the band on live, you say, oh, no, it's not good. They are good on music, on internet, but on stage, it's creepy. So it's for that, we think that the best way to discover music and musicians is on stage, because you are in front of the people, in front of the musicians, and they can give their music, their way of thinking the music, just close to you.
one of my favorite recommendations regarding the festivals, the music festival, is go from the beginning, go to small stages, because you will discover sounds and bands and artists that will blow your mind sometimes.
Exactly. Right.
And nobody, you didn't know about them until now. Okay, this sounds great. I'll go home and search for them a lot more. What's your plan after Bucharest? Where will you go?
Go back to France.
Go back to
tomorrow,
France.
very early in the morning.
First, we're gonna make party.
First
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna make party.
Yeah, okay.
So we are going back to France, and then we're going to the Shambhala Festival in England. Then we go back again in France to do the last week of the summer tour. Right.
Yeah,
We got some gigs until November, I think, and you can check all our gigs on www.blueshiphop.com.
Okay.
Because we are bad at it, you know. To say it,
We will add
we don't remember
we
all
will
the
add
gigs.
the link to our
That's cool. Thank you very
Facebook
much.
Live. One question that I will ask every artist who will come in our studio is, what scene from what festival would you like to see yourself playing?
One day, Bucharest GreenSounds Festival on the big stage. Could be nice.
Yeah.
Could be great.
Yeah.
At what hour?
11. No, we play at 6. It's 6 is good too.
It's a
good,
lot
6.
of companies around this park, so I think
To
it will
answer,
be.
to you,
Yeah.
for me it will be like in a stadium, any stadium in the world. Right.
No stadium for me.
But
Yeah.
I'm a drummer, so I like to.
You're the blues guy, so the blues guy. No
Guys,
stadium for blues
I
guys.
I think we play. We gotta quit. We gotta quit.
Yeah, I think
I
that
think
we
we
have to
get
do
it.
just a drop mic.
Okay.
Drop back like Slim Paul out, Scarecrow out. No,
Yeah,
thank
right.
you very much.
Thanks.
We really got to go right now. Thank you very much.
Go to see
for
concerts.
everything.
Yeah, go to see concerts and go to blueshiphop.com and see
Thank-
you at
thank
the
you, guys.
show.
Thank you, guys.
Na 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 na.